What's going on, Assassins? With the Wrath of the Druids DLC coming out a week from tomorrow, Thursday, a lot of people have been wondering what they should do to prepare, and some of you have even come out with your own ideas as to what needs to be done in order to prep for it. Some of it is obvious, some of it may help later on. You never know. I'm Dark Shadow, the YouTube Assassin. Here are a bunch of ideas that you guys have had. Now, one of the things that I cannot argue with is gear. And I don't mean just getting any old gear. I mean getting gear that you're comfortable with. That means weapons, that means armor, that means everything. If you're comfortable with a certain fighting style, go with that. Don't go and try, something really crazy and everything unless you're doing it now and getting ready to prepare for that just to see if it's a better fit for you. Like for me, the daggers or the axes is the best fit. I'll use the flail every once in a while. And as far as gear goes, any gear will really do it for me. There really is no kind of Odyssey-like gear system where you could make a certain build that really is out of control or uber powerful or anything like that. So as far as the gear goes, get gear that you like. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, but make sure that you're comfortable with your weapons or your defense so that way you're ready to go to Ireland and battle whatever's there. Because we don't know what's going on yet. We have some speculation, but we don't have the full idea, the full picture. Your comfort, however, is highly ideal. Now, another thing that you're going to want to do is come over to London and do this beggar glitch over here, in which you give them the 5 silver so that they give you a rune, and just continuously do that, and then take all the runes and sell them all off for like 5 times what they were worth, 6 times, whatever. The thing is that what you want to do is amass as much silver as possible. This is something that a lot of people are talking about. I just hope that Ubisoft doesn't just wipe all that silver after we acquire it, but you may need a lot of silver for whatever comes out there. There's also supposed to be 2 new river raids, so you never know, you might need that silver. Another thing you're going to want to do, a lot of people are talking about farming for materials. In farming for your materials, you're able to upgrade everything that you've got and have a little bit extra so that way you can upgrade any of the new gear that we find over in the new DLC. I suspect that there's going to be more than just one armor set. I have a feeling it's going to be around 3 to 5. And I really do hope that that's the case. It'll make it interesting. It's going to be like almost most of Northern Ireland from what some people speculate. So that is a lot to cover. And if you want to get the best kind of loop for this kind of thing, definitely check out my video. I'll put it in the description below. It's a video in which I show you the best way to get all the materials, not just iron and leather, but also your tungsten, your titanium, your nickel ingots, your carbon ingots, everything that you would need in order to upgrade your gear to its absolute max. Aside from this, I just said that Ireland is supposed to be huge, and Ubisoft has done it big when it comes to Valhalla. You can't doubt the regions and everything like that. So what you might want to do is really make sure you finished off all your little quests or main quests in the main game, just so that you're ready for Ireland. Because Norway, England, Finland, and now Ireland, it's going to be immense. And I don't know if it's going to affect the story or if you're going to be lost in the story. Make sure that you complete everything, though. That would help. Another thing you're going to want to worry about is saves. These saves and glitches have really messed this game up for a lot of people. And there are still people who are losing their saves after hours upon hours. I know people 100 hours in, they lost their saves. So in order to actually make sure that you don't lose anything, one of my suggestions is if you have PS4, PS5, shoot up to the cloud often. Let your saves go up there as often as possible. The other thing that you want to do, and this goes for all my Xbox and PC players, try to save a bunch of your saves to a USB stick, an external memory. That way, if it's corrupted, you delete the saves and you have these extra saves. Maybe you just lose a couple of hours. Another thing, maybe try multiple saves. If you have multiple saves, maybe it's possible that in this way, we're able to actually go back to a save that was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, an hour ago, and salvage the game somewhat. It's worth a shot. Finally, I want to talk about spoilers. To my fellow YouTubers, let's be very, very careful when we're putting up videos. Let's make sure that we don't have thumbnails that show anything like damning, any major evidence or spoilers. And to everybody else, let's make sure that when you hop in your Discords or on social media or anything like that, you're not putting up any huge spoilers. Some people still haven't gotten real far in the game, and some people really haven't even been able to complete the game. And we don't even know what's going to happen next Thursday. I'm praying that it's going to be smooth, that it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I was one of the first people to advocate for Ubisoft delaying it. I was very happy about that. Not because, I want Ubisoft to lose money. I want them to make money. I want them to do well. I want to see the next Assassin's Creed. The problem is, I don't want it to be the buggy mess that Valhalla was, and I don't want people's experiences ruined. This left a lot of bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, and I really want them to see that Ubisoft can redeem themselves and that we're going to enjoy this DLC, and I'll see you there. Other than that, leave in the comments below, what steps are you taking to prepare? I know a lot of you have actually come up with a lot of these reasons, and I thought that they were absolutely brilliant. This is something that we've talked about in Discord. This is something that I've seen in forums. It's a lot of crazy things going on, but it may work. It may be beneficial to us all. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please, by all means, like, subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. Make sure that you always know what's going on by ringing that notification bell so you never miss content when I pull it out. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay safe, be good, take care of each other, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys. I'll also see you in the Wrath of the Druids DLC. I'm excited.